By the time he reached the top of the hill, the valley at the opposite side had been overrun by pigweed and quackgrass, and by the insects that thrive on untamable growth. His peers had left their marks on the precipice with broken pencils and empty bottles and bronze and silver coins not valued enough to hold on to. He observed this, tightened up his frayed sneaker laces, and, far from ruling out the possibility of catching up, he moved on. By the time he reached the edge of the city, he could hear furious voices boxing with the sounds of brawny industry, and the forlorn man at the gate told him that every apartment had been taken and that every office and shop had been occupied. As he walked through, he was hollered at by the ruthless car horns, and he was gawked at by the faces of his peers from their fifth-story windows as they packed wheeled canvas duffels preparing for vacations on the beach. By the time he reached the coastline, they were already there, tanning and swimming and surfing. All at once, his ancient desire for their companionship found a foe in his newly formed disdain for them. He was conflicted. He gazed out at the ocean, a wild and unpredictable expanse of blue. He took it in, packed up his sense of wonder, and composed a new plan. By the time he reached the moon, the first colonies had already been built. Some areas had been claimed by strangers, others had been claimed by his peers. But many craters had been left unexplored. He looked up at Earth and found the sight of it both wildly remarkable and remarkably silly. It was divinity, and it was a toy store rubber ball. He tightened up his space boot latches, and, trying to remember what his initial objective had been, he moved on.